Sheila!
No!
Sheila,
No,
honey?
don't.
Sheila, honey, you gotta come here. You gotta see this.
What?
Don't! Don't worry. She's a dental hygienist. She'll know exactly what to do.
Hi, Ted. What exactly are we looking at here?
What do you mean? What?
Well, I mean, is it the or the?
Is it the Frank or the beans?
Right.
Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
All right. Welcome to another episode of The Weenus Between Us. I'm Cullen Blake. With me, as always, Blair and Tyler Dressel. How are we feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed already.
Oh, tonight we have a fun one. There was an intervention this week. The Crunchtastic R&D department sat us down, and they weren't happy. They said, look, you're like 6 sods into the new C's. We've hardly had any sex-related content. Peen-free since season 3, and people come for the peen. Apparently, we're losing our core demographic and most of New Jersey by not maintaining certain levels of raunch around here. And we've been lacking this season. Well, you'll be lacking off to tonight's episode because we are going to right the ship. I've actually been patiently waiting for us to get on this topic. It's not just in my wheelhouse. I pretty much built this house. Tonight, we are getting into all flavors of sex gone wrong.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Finally.
Now, you two had something very fitting happen over break that you've been avoiding telling me about for weeks.
Yeah.
Which I've appreciated. Blair's already bright red, so I know it's bad. And I think near everyone we know has already heard the story except for me. I'm concerned, a little hesitant, and we tried to figure out a way for them to tell the story without their brother here to react to it. But instead, I'm just going to do my best to sit through it, then return the favor and hopefully raise the bar a little bit. You may come out with a banger. That's what I'm afraid of.
No, this is definitely going to be a little bit difficult with you sitting next to us, but I'll just try and to...
Keep your focus on me.
Yes.
Get close to
absolutely.
that microphone, baby. It's just me and you talking. Remember that one time? You remember that? It was date night. We like to have fun.
And we tried something new, and of course, it went hilariously wrong.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
So we decided to spice it up a little bit, and I got a pair of remote-controlled vibrating panties
Yep.
equipped with external vibrator. Not all in one unit. And accompanied that with a public sporting event and decided just to take it out on the town for the night, have some fun.
See what happens, you know?
Spirits were high even when we got there. Everything was going good. Even like the security guard at the metal detector saw everything in the bag and was all smiles, was all for it.
Wait, security guard stopped you going in, saw this device, smiled and let you through.
So it was in my bag because we decided that I should maybe put them on like after the first intermission. Like,
Not wear it in.
yeah, like that would be kind of part of it, you know?
Not
We also
thinking that
decided
this
this, like-
public sporting event would have a fucking conveyor belt metal detector for every bag.
First of all, you're not fooling me. It's the boxing match, but continue.
This is the boxing night, yeah.
Oh yeah.
MMA.
I mean, get your facts right.
I mean, if we
MMA.
want to get technical, it was.
it was MMA.
Blair trying to get cute with first intermission.
Well, no, I mean, yeah. After the first intermission, it was like time to like put on the machinery, you know. And I go to the bathroom. I've like got my game face on. I'm in the handicap stall. Just picture this with all my sexy tools, just like organized on the baby changing table. And once I get like the panties on, I'm just noticing like I have like immediate concerns. I mean, the weight of this vibrator is like beyond heavy for like the silk ties, and it's already hanging low in the pouch. I mean, it's like in that little slit part, like in the crotch of the panty. Girls, you know what I mean, guys. You probably do too. I'm not sure if you know about the pouch, but it's there. But I get the remote all synced and like I'm ready to go. And I walk out of the bathroom feeling all cute, you know, I'm like, I see my babe there, and like Tyler's eyes are just like as big as dinner plates. And he's got a huge smile on his face. He's like bright as the sun, and he's just, the one thing he says is, "You're glowing." And there's all these people around us.
I was more like, Blair, you're glowing.
Yes.
And she was like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Yeah.
And I said, no, your crotch is glowing. It's blue. Like, it's bright fucking blue.
It's bright. I couldn't look. I didn't know. I didn't want to think about what he was saying. I stared at him dead in the eyes. There's literally like, I mean, it's a public bathroom at an MMA fight. So like there's people around like waiting for their people. And like I'm just sitting there coming out my like long cute maxi dress, like with like crotch shining bright, as crazy as could be.
So you didn't know this thing lit up?
I had no idea
as
that there
soon
was
as
a light up function. That was not part of the sale.
Yeah, they don't tell you that it fucking glows when you sync it up. And I'm like walking out like, okay.
Here's the beef.
Side of beef.
Side of beef here. It was a last minute decision to do something like this, so I didn't have time to check the reviews online and order Amazon Prime. You know, like I went old school, straight to the castle.
Okay.
Bought that shit retail.
They're getting a
You
review.
went in blind.
They're getting a review.
And there was only two choices. It was either this one for 80 or the other one for 475. And I was like, this is probably going to be a one-time deal. Let's go with the 80.
This feels more like an $80 kind of gag.
Kind of wish I would have went with the 475 now.
So she
80
comes
bucks.
walking down light blue.
She is glowing infrared blue. You can see every nook and cranny between her. And then you were like, uh-oh, I'm losing it. And then it just bloop, fell right out onto the ground, and it rolled under the fucking velvet curtain into the VIP section.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
True story.
It fell out of you and rolled out.
It was work because I didn't even think about the fact that it was glowing blue. All I knew was that this heavy vibrator is falling out of my crotch right now. And it did, slapped on the ground. I felt it like beep bop through my legs, slipping through, and then it just like rolled on away.
She was wearing a dress, so it just like poop right to the ground, and then
loud.
it rolled, and then
It
I
was a
had to
heavy
let go
slap.
under the curtain to fish it back.
I could see Blair all just confident, walking down, looking
Oh,
good in her dress.
yeah.
No kids, got a little buzz.
Yes.
Feeling a little freaky, a little bit naughty tonight even.
Got
Naughty
it past
me, like,
security.
here.
You are glowing.
Yes.
Yes. I'm feeling pretty confident.
Feeling pretty confident.
Feel pretty
tonight.
confident. Yeah. So we just got, we got some drinks and laughed our
Wow.
asses off.
Yeah,
and,
that was
like,
that. Went back to the seat.
Had a hilarious fucking night.
She had like
We left early, too.
that blue vag energy.
Big blue energy.
I mean, we put on a show for some people. Can you imagine them going
Yeah.
back to their seats?
Tell me
and
about the reaction.
They're like, guys. I mean, all eyes were on from all the bathroom patrons. I mean, they were all there. Did you see that?
That's awesome. Well done. I hate you both. But it is all a natural part of you wore a vibrating pair of panties to an MMA fight.
Decided this like on the way to the fight. Tyler's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, okay. And then like, there we are.
Forgiveness over permission, I always say.
Sex bucket list gone wrong.
That I didn't know where that was gonna go, but I'm really happy with how that went. That was just more like embarrassing and less
Embarrassing for Blair.
embarrassing for Blair.
She didn't desecrate the family name. Still go home.
I'm appreciative for that. That could have gone a variety of ways, and I was really worried I'd have to get all
That's
upset
about
with
the
Tyler.
best. Yeah. that's the
All I'm
best we
thinking
can
is
do.
like Ross at Friends.
What? No. Get off my sister!
No.
Well, I come prepared for Sex Gone Wrong night. I actually have a full stage bit on the subject. You know how everyone seems to have that sex bucket list of places or scenarios they want to play out at some point.
Of course.
Like you two can obviously relate. Well, I've attempted near all of them with just the most embarrassingly awful results for the most part. Let's
course.
delve in to just a sampling of the sex bucket list of shame. We'll start with the Cadillac of sex bucket list items. Let's talk the Mile High Club gone wrong.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm on a flight coming back from New York, and my 6-foot squeeze and I are kind of fooling around in our seats underneath the hoodie. We could tell the guy sitting next to us, pretending to sleep, was either liking this way too much or hating this way too much. Either way, we decided to make our move.
We're doing it.
I'm wearing basketball shorts, so of course I had to tuck my boner up into the waistband. It's a go-to move.
The old classic.
Classic. She went first to avoid suspicion, of course, and I was to follow a minute later to have a couple knocks. With absolutely none of that needed, I went in there and immediately remembered that I hardly fit in these airplane bathrooms by myself. So we're wrestling around in there, making all this noise, and the smell is just fucking embarrassing. It is awful. We did technically get the nose of the plane into the hangar, but right as I'm trying the most promising tandem yoga position yet, we get the
Oh, no.
caught within 60 seconds.
No.
And now this flight attendant is forcing a mile-high walk of shame back to our seats. Everyone seems to be grinning. And it wasn't until this lady literally turned her kid's head away from us that I realized just how embarrassed I should be.
Oh, no.
Everybody knows.
Well, I looked down and realized I totally forgot to tuck my boner back in.
Oh, Blake.
Now I'm contemplating what would be worse, just let it be or reach in and perform the retuck.
Oh, no.
It's all in slow motion and built up way worse in my head. By the time I did finally get back to our seats, there wasn't shit to tuck in. Problem solved itself. That was failed Mile High Club, more like a quarter mile. Blair, don't answer. Tyler, you're like 6'7". You ever attempt sex in a plane?
No, fuck
No?
no. I barely even attempt riding on a plane.
I feel the same. But you're Air Force. I figured you would have gotten those wings in boot camp.
No, I worked in the hospital, brother. That's a whole different world.
All right, well, for time and shame purposes, I think I'll skip Orgy Gone Wrong.
Ask me if I ever fucked in the hospital, bro.
Hey, you ever had sex in a hospital?
No.
It's all sterile. We figured it'd be a good place.
Yeah.
All right. Now, everyone has the twins fantasy, but I had the twins reality. Big difference. This brings back feelings. So as you know, my favorite job ever was being a party barge captain for a couple years.
Yeah.
Time of my life.
Yeah.
Spent every day on the lake. I knew about everyone who had a boat at the marina, and one time I got invited on this weekend-long party on a yacht. You don't say no to that. This boat was massive, and all these crazy characters began to surface from different places. Because we were in Texas, it seemed a little odd that half of them were Canadian. My favorites were these twin girls. They were so fun. I nicknamed one Hoot and the other Holler. Well, Hoot and I started having a little fling portside that night. And sea life was pretty good there for a minute. Then a riff among Hoot and Holler changed everything. Not even sure what the hell they were fighting about, but it wasn't like a fun little pillow fight. It was fucking terrifying. I avoided everything Canadian for the entire second day and almost made it. I was crashing in my little cubby, and I hear someone coming in the door. I'm all drunk, and it was Hoot. So it was a sexy break-in. At least I thought it was Hoot. I learned what was what the next morning on the breakfast deck when the real Hoot came up and asked why I'd been avoiding her. It was Holler. Holler pulled a fast one to piss off Hoot, and I wasn't even aware until after it all went down. It wasn't hot. I was a pawn in this weird family feud thing, but technically, I twinned if you count Canadian rules.
Canadian.
I was locked in the whole time, bro. Oh, that was a great story.
That was so good.
Well, we haven't even really scratched the surface, but I'll share one more and just give the cliff notes of my extreme 50 Shades moment gone wrong.
Blake.
So I'm at a bar with some friends, throwing vibes at this roller derby chick. And she's cute, but has that severe little sister syndrome. I have 3 older brothers. I'm one of the guys. Let's watch the fight this weekend type of chick.
Yeah.
And it was kind of hot. The convo turns a little sexy somehow, and she casually brings up fetishes. And when asked, I say, I'm not opposed to a few things. Even told her, if executed correctly, a little slapping around could be pretty stimulating. Bad idea. Spider caught herself a fly.
Oh.
We go back to her place, and I know I'm in for some tough love. But I'm thinking some light bonding, maybe a candle in the cheeks. I'm not even concerned when she comes out with rope, ready to tie me to the chair. But the first thing she does is put a hole through my lip. Not even a kiss leading up or some playful chewing. She literally bit through my bottom lip. That's why I always keep this patch of fur there.
Mind blown right now.
I'm scared to death, yet still fully torqued, and now she's beating the shit out of me.
Oh my God.
Even when we finally get to the sex, she was so rough and violent about it. Every part of me was bruised, blood all over my face and neck, but the psychological effects. When a dude pictures his 50 Shades of Freaky moment, normally, he's the Christian Grey who plays the dominating part. I mean, she looked down at me at one point, and I swear it was like Bane standing over Batman. I was wondering which would break first, your spirit or your body.
Oh my God. I'm not surprised at all to hear that story, especially her 18th birthday and come into our living room, walking in from cheer practice, and there's a stripper sitting there smacking Blake on all fours, got him all riptide. And
we've lived.
Yeah.
It's part of living.
You don't get here from not living.
It's all part of the experience.
Just say yes, baby. Say yes to everything. It happens. Shit, it'll start happening.
Very glad to put a pin in this for a while, but we can easily do a part 2, maybe a part Trey when it comes to sex bucket list of shame.
I think so.
I'm not proud. My threesome gone wrong story is worth Patreon pricing by itself. And if I'm telling it in front of my little sister, you bet your fern we're getting top dollar.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you better be getting paid for that shit.
And I had to be pretty selective on which stories to
I
share.
know. I can't believe this even happened. We're just starting to open Pandora's box here.
Yeah. Or light up Pandora's box if you blister.
Full on glowing up Pandora's box.
Mr. Von Glow.
Blister von Glowenstein.
Oh, this story is going to haunt me for life, isn't it?
Yeah, you're very brave for sharing that with me. You'll regret it.
Yeah. You wish you never told anybody that story in about 5 years. Everybody knows that I shit myself at Zips once, and now I can't ever live that down.
Yeah, you forget that when you tell a good story on the
that nobody fucking forgets it.
Oh, yeah.
And I find the public stuff is often the best.
It is.
It really is. I mean, I've told you about the haunted house and the state fair.
Oh.
Tales as old as time. Well, I couldn't be more eager to move on, but before we do, let's take a break.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening to Something Crunchy, and we hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes towards an entry in their dream car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the show.
And we're back. Good family fun. Blair had a stern talking to during break, and Tyler changed her batteries.
It's always next weekend.
Well, we had to come up with a game for tonight. Needed one fitting, and this was a challenge for 10 seconds. You'll like this. Staying with embarrassing sex stories, I'm going to give you a quick story or scenario, and you have to guess which celebrity or celebrity couple it happened to.
Okay.
All right.
I'll provide multiple choice. You provide your best guess. Keep me score on this one, and as always, drink when you're wrong.
Okay.
With help from Betches and Your Tango, let's play the Celebrity Sex Gone Wrong game.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. When this couple were still married, they had a rather rambunctious sex life. Even had a stripper pole in their bedroom. One time, the couple was flying a commercial airline, and they decided to join the prestigious Mile High Club. How people actually do it, I don't fucking know. But they did their thing and felt they got away with it until the flight attendant got on to the speaker at the end of the flight to congratulate them publicly on joining the club. They were even given a bottle of champagne to celebrate.
What?
I love that.
Was this Alex Rodriguez and Cameron Diaz, Tia Leone and David Duchovny, or Chris and Caitlyn Jenner?
David Duchovny and Tia Leone. I just want it to be them so bad.
I can see it.
It's the first one.
I do think it could be the.
You're going A-Rod and
A-Rod.
Cameron Diaz.
I think that's what everyone. No, but I'm gonna go with B too. Whatever.
B, two. The second.
Whatever. The second one.
Square. Star.
She's going Tia Leone and David Duchovny.
Yes.
You're going A-Rod and Cameron Diaz.
Yes.
You're both wrong. It's Chris and Caitlyn Jenner.
What?
Whoa!
Wow.
You didn't see that coming.
No.
It's when they were still married. I liked where we were going.
I
But
really
can't
wish
go
it was
there.
David Duchovny and Tia Leone though. What a fun moment that would have been.
Like,
How do you
this-
always fool me? Like, man.
This is good.
He likes some traps.
I like the traps.
Fitting for this sode too.
This celebrity lost her virginity at 15 to Randy Spelling, Tori Spelling's brother. And while for most people their first time is not their finest moment, this one ranks pretty high among embarrassing celebrity sex stories.
Randy Spelling.
Spelling says that after they snuck off to have sex, I hear this knocking on the door, and I look up and I see her grandma standing there watching us.
Oh,
Then I turn and look out the window and see our mystery celebrity in a full-on sprint with a suitcase running down the golf course. Whose first time was this? Was it Rosario Dawson, Paris Hilton, or Liv Tyler?
ooh.
Paris Hilton.
I'm gonna go Live, but there's so many layers. Like, first off, grandma, that is fucking hilarious. I love it. Just like she's into it. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna not watch.
She's just taking a peek.
Yeah, like it's Live.
You're saying Liv.
I feel like it's Live.
He's going Paris. Give him a point.
100% Paris. That's such a Paris thing to do.
That was the first
Clout chasing.
It is
night in
pretty
Paris.
Oh, that was
That was the first night in Paris.
the actual.
That wasn't the actual night in Paris.
No.
She didn't
In
film her
her-
first with the grandma in the back.
Maybe grandma was holding the camera.
That would have made for a much more
Should've been
now
inspiration.
production.
Yeah,
Much
like,
more Pornhub
People
friendly.
pay for that. That's great.
Give the people what they want. In an interview back in 2012, this celebrity admitted that he and his then wife would get down and dirty almost exclusively to her music.
God.
And when she wasn't there, he masturbated to her songs.
Oh God.
Was this Mark Anthony talking about Jennifer Lopez, Russell Brand talking about Katy Perry, or Nick Cannon talking about Mariah Carey?
Nick Cannon,
Oh.
Mariah Carey. Come on. Too easy.
Really?
Yeah.
This
Really?
Can I
He
break
was-
this down for a second?
Break it down, chew on
There's
it.
like a lot to unpack. You just hit me with some Mariah and Nick, and like, who wouldn't want to get down to Mariah?
No, Nick is such a beta.
You don't think Russell Brand would be cranking it to Katy songs?
California. No.
No,
Those are not crankable
Mariah
songs.
are crankable song. Like
J-Lo had a couple crankable hits.
I could see he's like a passionate and like
Yes, Latin
Lover.
lover.
My
No, he's
Jennifer.
cheating on her. He doesn't crank down nothing. He goes to the
Oh.
corner and picks up a different chick.
Tyler showed
Then
his
it's
work.
so
today.
obvious. Yeah, oh God.
Thank you.
Give the man
Wow,
his
that was
money.
great. I mean,
Mark him a chub and then take that
Yeah.
fat chug there.
Yeah. Thank you.
that was
Well
great.
done.
That was a
Thanks.
beautiful answer.
He hasn't cranked down since like 84.
Wow. Their favorite song to have sex to, by the way, was Hero. And honestly, good choice. That'd give me the strength to carry on.
I've boned to so many Mariah songs.
Right?
Yeah.
When talking to Howard Stern in 2018, this celebrity admitted that he always thanked his girlfriend for having sex with him and always apologized afterward. If that isn't awkward enough, he told Stern that he had a specific trick to help him last longer in bed. Are we talking about Tom Holland and Zendaya, Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande, or John Mulaney and Olivia Munn?
Okay. Well, Tom Holland and Zendaya, I mean, they're young. Like, I'm sure he could like be just fine handling that situation. But I could also see him being like, "Oh, I'm sorry," like, but be like, "But thank you for letting me be with you. Like, you're my queen," you know.
Olivia Munn is so out of John Mulaney's league. Just feel like that's the
That I could see.
Mulaney's got like a 10-inch hog guaranteed.
You think so?
Yeah.
No way.
Guaranteed.
No way.
No
You don't
way.
apologize if you have a 10-inch
No.
hog.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you
Thank
do.
Blair.
Do I
Maybe you
get
do.
an
Going to
applause
work.
for showing my work?
No, maybe you do.
Different kind of apology.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'll go get the ice again.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I'm
It wa-
I'm
I was
sorry
so
for
huge.
remodeling your vagina.
Sorry for the gaping hole I left in
So
it.
long, and thanks for the anal.
Let me get you something for that stomach ache.
No, it's Pete Davidson. He's so insecure.
He's on fire.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Whoa.
Too easy.
Whoa.
Coming in hot.
I was like so confident about this game, and Tyler's like, I will tear up your game. He is prepared for awkward sex night.
I always am.
Viceland's Party Legends did an episode on this celebrity's insane story about hooking up with a male actor at a party. After telling her to go take a shower because he wanted to perform oral sex, she towels off, and in her words, he makes me stand in front of a mirror, and he has a razor. I'm going to shave you now, he says. After shaving her baby clean, the two have sex, but the actor gets progressively stranger, constantly asking how old she was and muttering, I can't do this. You have to hear the story in her own words and try to guess who the weirdo actor was, as that part is unknown, but who told the story? Was it Aaliyah Shawkat, who played Maybe from Arrested Development, Shailene Woodley from the Divergent movies, who is engaged to Aaron Rodgers, or Brittany Snow from the Pitch Perfect movies?
Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I'm going to shave you.
I'm going to shave you.
This is the kind of thing that gets you ousted from your family.
This is the kind of thing John Mulaney would do.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of, you see a 10-inch hog, I see him doing shit like this.
But to himself. Like,
must
he's not,
shave you.
He's not doing it to anybody else.
No
Like,
way.
I must shave
Maybe?
myself for you. I'm the
Maybe?
baby. No.
You're thinking maybe?
Maybe you're wrong, Blair.
Are you thinking Shailene Woodley?
Shailene Woodley.
No,
Aaron
also
Rodgers.
Brittany Snow is like, I don't know her personally, but I feel like she'd be like super fun and would maybe
She'd
find
kick
herself
you
in a
in the
crazy
fucking-
situation
Yeah.
where all of a sudden like there'd be a psycho that's like, I want to shave you, and then she's like, what the fuck?
For sure, but she's going to kick you in the teeth and run away. Like, Aaron Rodgers got that, like, football grip to pull you down.
Shailene- yeah. I don't feel like you'd fuck with her.
So you're going Brittany.
I guess I'll go Brittany.
You're going Shailene Woodley.
I'm going Aaron Rodgers.
Finally, it's Aaliyah Shawkat.
Ah.
who played Maybe
It is
from
Jared.
Arrested Development. Come on, you guys. That's
off.
Maybe.
Now I feel
I'll drink
redeemed.
to that.
Maybe I should have been more confident in my answer.
Maybe this was a good question.
I just like found out about Army Hammer and his like
Oh yeah.
sex gone wrong situations.
Sidebar a hammer here.
I didn't know he
Sidebar
was
Hammer.
into like cannibalism.
Yeah, he eats
and,
bitches.
like,
Those are rumors. The truth is he is like
out of his
se-
mouth.
selling timeshares in the Cayman Islands and getting support from Robert Downey Jr.
Because he's, like, eating people.
Just their toes, apparently, or like their blood or something.
Just like their lips or their
Just
tip.
like a little bit
Just a little of your face.
adrenochrome.
Yeah, like a toenail or
I just
two.
want to
Like-
like bite off your face. Sweet, sweet face.
Pubes from the sink. Who cares?
Whoa.
Hammer.
In a 2013 interview, this celebrity admitted that the weirdest place she ever had sex was the Grand Canyon. She said, I can say I did it in the Grand Canyon because otherwise it was the backseat of a car. That's not exciting. But the bottom of the Grand Canyon is not fun. There's like scorpions and stones and dirt and it's hot. It was like the strangest and worst sex of my life. Canyon sex. Was this Jenny McCarthy, Sofia Vergara, or Jamie Presley?
Jenny McCarthy.
Not a chance.
Really?
What? What
No
do you
way,
mean not a chance?
She's fucked in a
there's-
dumpster.
You wouldn't think she would also fuck in the Grand Canyon?
She'd love it.
She wants to fuck in a wonder of the world.
I guarantee she's fucked there. But what I'm saying is it's not the worst place she's ever fucked. She's fucked in a pond. She's fucked in a porta potty.
She didn't say it was the worst.
Unanimous on Jenny McCarthy? You just have that like...
No,
Set
I'm
in your
saying
mind.
Blair's wrong.
Oh, you're saying she's
It's
wrong.
Jamie Presley.
You're going... I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
You're going Jenny McCarthy.
I am.
Put Blair on the board.
No!
Oh. I knew you were going to fall into that Jamie Presley trap.
All you have to say is Jamie Presley, and Tyler's going
I
for
was
it.
like, wait, what? What
Good
did you
trap
say?
B. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Trapped him.
trap me.
Love it.
In a 2013 interview, this celebrity recounted his wild sexual past, reminiscing about the time one chick tried to stab him when they were having sex. As he was very hesitant to be telling the story, he explained, she was like, "True love leaves scars. You don't have any." And then she tried to stab him with a butcher knife.
Oh my God.
Of course, he promptly broke up with her 7 months later.
Whoa.
Was this Ashton Kutcher, Armie Hammer, or Chris Pine?
You know my choice.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton.
I did immediately, like, as soon as you said it, I'm like, I could see that being like, holy shit.
That's
like,
a deal breaker for him. Not the
no,
other
but
two.
it's like an obvious Army for me after, like.
Blair.
Woo!
She's catching some heat.
Yeah!
It was Armie Hammer. Ashton Kutcher. A nice option to have next to him. Well done.
Damn it.
Of course,
Well
it'd be
done.
the stabbing with Army. Whoa. Do-do-do-do-do.
Whoa. Whoa.
Cheaters.
Heavy on the hammer.
So
I took a
cool.
big fat sip. Don't even look at me like that.
No, that was your.
Uh,
You had to.
yeah, I know.
It's what you had
Good
to
job.
My loser sip.
do. Your loser sip.
It was a
You're
beautiful
looking at
loser
me like
sip.
I didn't
The
take
lo-
a big fat loser
The
sip.
Losers Club.
We're proud of you for that.
I am proud of you for that. This celebrity upped the ante by openly admitting that he enjoyed golden showers. He said he really enjoyed giving the golden shower, and he's done it before in the shower, explaining it's so sexy, you know, the temperature of your body and the shower water is very different. First of all, no, it's not. And second of all, who are we talking about? Todd Chrisley, Barry Manilow, or Ricky Martin?
Ooh, it's Ricky Martin or Todd Chrisley.
Man, I thought this was an R. Kelly situation from the get.
This is Todd Chrisley, but like not with his wife.
No, it's Ricky. I'm gonna
It's
say
Ricky.
It's Ricky.
You two were not fooled. It was Ricky.
Yeah!
Ricky likes to have fun, you can tell.
Sip, sip, sip.
Yeah, that was Ricky Martin, all right. It was hard not to do that in a Ricky accent.
Conquistador.
You're like fighting.
The temperature of the body. That was very Antonio Banderas.
Yeah,
that was a
you're,
little more
you're Ricky turned Banderas,
Yeah, it
like
did.
real fast.
The temperature of your body.
Previously on Reels.
Let me just throw this out there. If you don't like it, you can just send it right back. More than one celebrity has claimed to have had sex with ghosts.
Ooh.
I
Nice.
need to hear more immediately.
For this one, I'm going to give you the most random 3 names ever, and you tell me which one hasn't claimed to have had sex with a ghost.
Wow. Okay.
Bobby Brown, Kesha, and Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
Bobby Brown.
Biscuits is back in the game. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Kesha wrote a whole album about her sexual experiences with the supernatural. I think she's like dating a ghost.
Yeah, she's like relationship status. For sure.
Dating herself from the past.
Yeah. And in his memoir, Every Little Step, Bobby Brown claimed that while he was living in a haunted house, one of the ghosts descended from the ceiling and had sex with him. He says, "After you stop laughing, I need you to hear what I'm saying because I'm not making this up. And let me add this. This was before I ever touched any drug besides weed and alcohol. And PCP."
Little bit of smack.
Oh my gosh. That is insane.
That's insane.
Whoa. I wonder like how many other people this has happened to. Like, can you let us know if like you've had sexual like experiences with ghosts?
We should have a whole episode on ghost sex.
Yes, we need to know.
This Crunchtober, ghost sex.
Absolutely.
Featuring a summons.
I'm so
Right?
excited already.
I threw in Dan Aykroyd because he got a bead from a ghost in Ghostbusters.
I know that's why you were doing that. I was
obviously,
like,
I see that was
the
me.
move. He did
Yeah.
that in the
I
movie.
took the bait
bro.
on that one.
My creative juices are wearing off.
I should have known that
Fucking
Ghostbusters.
crunch-tastic R&D department.
Let's finish strong on a wild one. Which celebrity actor lost his virginity to a Hong Kong prostitute paid for by his father? Johnny Knoxville, Russell Brand, or Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh, Russell Brand or Robert Downey is kind of what I'm feeling.
Robert
here.
Downey Sr., you old dog, you.
Yeah, I feel like it might be Robert Downey, but that's such like a Russell Brand thing that I feel like that's like something that would just so happen to him.
It's Russell Brand. It's got to be.
It's Russell Brand.
First of all, I met Robert Downey Sr., and he is a saint. This would never happen to
To Mr.
RDJ.
Senior.
This would never happen to RDJ.
Oh,
But you are right. It is Russell Brand.
Yeah! We did it!
Finish strong.
woo, together.
Winners!
We've mentioned his autobiography, My Bookie Wookie, and in it, Russell Brand details his very first sexual experience. He described how he visited a sleazy dive bar in Hong Kong with his dad. They took 3 prostitutes back with them to their hotel room. He recalls how back in the hotel, his dad set about unwrapping his 2 prostitutes. He sat on the edge of the other twin bed. Mine must have known I was a virgin as soon as the encounter commenced. Unsurprisingly, that wasn't Brand's last encounter with Hong Kong prostitutes either. His book goes on to say that he had sex with loads more prostitutes, never wore a condom, and never fell in love. Very charming.
Oh.
Can't see the line, can you, Rose? You know, after watching like Get Him to the Greek and like kind of seeing how like him and his dad like their kind of thing,
You
I'm
could
like
be mad at Jeffrey.
I like kind of get it now. You know, like I bet that kind of was.
Was his dad a musician?
I can't speak to that.
No.
However, fun fact, like Russell Brand, Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers
Yeah.
also lost his virginity to a prostitute while out with his dad. In fact, he actually shared the same prostitute as his dad. According to the ghostwriter of his autobiography, Scar Tissue, the musician accompanied his father to a bar where his young girlfriend was dancing. At age 12, Kiedis asked his dad for permission to have his first sexual experience with his girlfriend. His dad's response? Sure. Then he arranged some mattresses for his 12-year-old son and his prostitute girlfriend to have sex. No wonder he was dreaming of Californication.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Like, did this happen to you?
You just saying this is like Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah, I feel like if you and
You'll-
Dad were in Hong Kong, I mean,
You feel like this is something
I'm just saying.
You ever
I
been
would
overseas,
be
bro?
surprised. Yeah.
easily my story. The Anthony Kiedis one, that was just right here at home. That was good old-fashioned.
LA action.
That was domestic. A local brew. Let's move on to our track of the week. Sourced, of course, from Song River from Cowgirl Zen Entertainment out of Orlando, Florida. This is Love by the Strongbacks.
When you're feeling with you till the end, the end. We can walk this road together, oh, oh, oh. Living in this shelter forever and ever. And always will never be good enough, no. And I will be here when it gets tough. We can share this world together, oh, oh, oh. Living in this shelter forever and ever. And I say love is the reason I'm here. Love is the reason I'm near. You and me, I'll say love, 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 always love you. Love, you're mine and I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, yeah. I'm yours, yeah. I'm yours, yeah. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours.
All right. Good vibes and a good fit. Like it when we get a good, solid reggae track. Well done, and thank you, fellas. New dream car giveaway over at 8080. In addition to the 15% off you get for using code CRUNCHY, they're offering 5 times the entries right now, all for a brand new Lamborghini plus $60,000 in fun coupons. You do not want to miss out. Nor do you want to forget to check out somethincrunchy.com, where you'll find every episode, our links for social media, and the Almighty Crunch Store, where you'll find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation. Then there's the Something Crunchy Facebook group. These are not low-quality memes. Definitely the highest grade memes in the city. You see those red hairs?
I see those.
This has been another episode of Something Crunchy. And as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
Did I say that right? Zendaya?
I don't know for sure. I would say Zendaya. Do like it in between.
Tom Holland and Zendaya. Or are we talking about Tom Holland and Zendaya?
She's Zendaya. Zendaya is weird.
Zendaya?
Pam or Pand?
Yeah.
It's got a D at the end.
Pam.
She's Zendaya.
I think it's
Do
over.
more Texan. That they said that she's.
I hope you enjoyed
They
it.
said that she said that we said that.
Sitting in the middle of a bloop here.
If
it even makes it at all.
Absolutely no blue.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't believe this.
I'm thinking
Cutting room floor.
Yeah.
Choppity chop chop.
You know, you don't know why you're still talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, hey Tuna, how are you?
Just Dave Coulier this right.
Yeah, cut it out. Let's go. Come on. Wait. We're good. I lost something here.
Tuna, your suspension continues.
It's crunching out with us.
Yeah, he's like, I've heard all these stories.
Tuna's here.
I'm so unfazed by this.
So, tell him to tell you the good shit. He's
yeah,
holding back.
I've seen Blair's glowing crotch so many times. Old news.
You guys want to see some cat cam?
Old
I can
news.
record everything. Watch this.
What? No. Get off my sister!
What?